What up though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me this morning while I do my 10,000 steps. It's a cool one out, but it's okay. We don't mind a walk in a slightly brisk temperature. It's all good. We just throw on a layer, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. No, I'm kidding. If you got to throw on 3 layers, you probably need to go ahead and break out the winter coat. But definitely a second layer. All right, you can't just be out here in just a hoodie. Not right now, not during this time of the year. You got to throw on that second layer underneath. For me, it's a Nike thermal shirt. I wear this pretty often when I'm out. In fact, I got a couple of them. I wear these when I'm out and about doing my walk because it makes it a lot more, tolerable to be out here during the cooler days. But shout out to you guys, my subs, new and old. Thanks for riding along for the road to 5,000. Slow motion, but motion nonetheless. And let's get into the topic. You guys remember, not too long ago, I was talking about masculine women. I think the video was about Jennifer Lewis and how I said that masculine women do not like me at all. They always find a way to have a problem with me because they're trying to compete with me as a man. They basically try to turn it into a dick measuring contest, and they don't have a dick. Well, I stand on that because I always see masculine women, like not just with myself, but when there's a masculine man around, they always find a way to have a conflict with him. Like it's something about his brash bravado that it makes them feel inferior because they're so used to, amongst other women, being the dominant personality. So when you have a man there that's that dominant personality, they try to basically out-alpha him. So masculine women, they will always have a problem with masculine men because what that man is naturally, what that man is simply by birth, by existing, they're trying so hard to emulate. Well, now I see the other side of the spectrum, and that's masculine women dealing with feminine women. There's a similar type of anger, maybe even more so when it comes to a feminine woman being basically confronted or just being on the receiving end of the ire of a masculine woman. So I've seen this woman. She's going viral, cooking with Kaya, a young lady. She looks like she's probably in her earlier 20s, and she makes cooking videos on TikTok and IG, and what is it? I think she's got maybe a YouTube as well, but she's got cooking videos, and that's just it. They're cooking videos, and she like turns around and shakes her rump a little bit. This triggers these masculine women like you wouldn't believe. It's crazy. See, the thing is, I never look at a man that's successful and feel jealous or envious. I never look at a man that's more in shape than I am, fitter than I am, and feel jealous or envious in any way or inferior to them in any way. Nothing about them triggers me to jump in their comments and start spitting negative nonsense. But these women, they can't help themselves. So the young lady, she makes cooking videos, and the food looks really good. Check it out if you don't believe me. The food looks really good. So it's not like she mixing up some garbage and they could go hating on that. They can't attack the food because the food looks good. They can't attack her looks wise because she's very pretty. So they try to take all these other little shots, trying to attack her character, and some of them are claiming, this ish would never be able to steal my man. Who said anything about that? Like, I kid y'all not, man. Go watch a video of hers, and these are the sorts of comments that you get from these very insecure, me assuming to be masculine. Because see, the thing, and this is why I say that I believe that they're masculine women. Another feminine woman has no issue with her. Another feminine woman ain't worried about what she doing at all. Another feminine woman is not in any way, shape, or form like bothered by her simply making these cooking videos and just being girly. She's, she's very attractive. She's in shape. She wears, not all the time, but she wears tops that show off her flat stomach, her midriff. I said flat tummy, but let's go with stomach. Her midriff area, she shows that off. These women, where that's coming from. These are usually women that are very masculine, likely not fit, definitely don't fit into the friendly category, and they feel some sort of way about her. These chicks, they really be coming for her. She even made a video asking, like, why are y'all so upset about my videos? I'm just making cooking videos. So this is where it's gotten. This is where feminism has led women to where simply behaving feminine gets you ire. So these masculine women, they can't stand masculine men, even though they are trying to be masculine themselves. You would think they'd appreciate masculinity since they're trying so hard to embody it themselves, but no, that's not the case. And a feminine woman just triggers them like no other. They cannot stand when a woman is feminine. It is like the bane of their damn existence, because they want to be men so badly, it seems like, but they can't stand a woman just simply being cute, having a bit of a bubbly personality, being feminine, basically just being all things that men say they want in a woman. She doesn't have a BBL, she's not like you can tell she wears some makeup, but it's not like a mask. She hasn't put on makeup to the point that it's a mask. Her hair, I've seen her do various different hairstyles. It looks like she do the fake hair a bit, but she doesn't go overboard with it. Me, she fits in line with the very sort of things that men find attractive in a woman. And these women know that, and they are so triggered by it. It's crazy. So, man, that's where we're at. That is where we are at. A young lady, because sisters always talking about the sisterhood and all that sort of stuff. But I see you only reap the benefits of the sisterhood if you're following the destructive feminist trends. If you are not, you do not get that support from the sisterhood. The sisterhood comes for you with all types of anger. Her simply enjoying being a girl, because you could tell she just enjoys being a girl, making food videos, and she turns around and backs that thing up a little bit. But these are the stuff that all of the chicks are doing anyway in their videos, right? Why is it that all these women with their BBLs and stuff, they can do that and they're celebrated? She does that, just being, fun about it. And she's getting attacked for it and ridiculed for it. It's crazy. And that's how it's not really about the fact that she's backing it up. It's about the fact that they are irritated with her. They see a woman that is all things that they're not. Could be, but refuse to be. And they see all the positive attention that she's getting from men, and it's driving them crazy. That's basically what it comes down to. She's getting a lot of attention from men, of course. You got men that are watching cooking videos because of her. Men typically don't really watch cooking videos like that. I'm not saying men don't watch cooking videos at all. I'm talking about women usually consume far more of them than men do. But because she's cute, because she's in shape, because she's very girly and seems to overall be a woman that would enjoy doing things for a man, she seems like, just based on the perception she's giving off, she seems like the type of woman that would happily make her man a meal, that would happily wash his laundry, that would happily like pack him a lunch for work. Like she seems like that type. And those are really what men like. That type of woman. And I think this is really ultimately what irritates them. And I'm gonna wrap it up after I make this point. That type of woman is who ends up getting her bills paid. There, I said it. All right. You got all these women who don't qualify for that, being like, a man got to do this, a man got to do that if he wants to date them. A man has to be a provider, has to be a leader, all that sort of stuff. And they never attract that sort of man because they're trying too hard to be that man themselves. So they'll never get that. But a girl like this, if she stays like this, plays her cards right, doesn't start having kids out of wedlock, doesn't rack up, a enormous notch count, doesn't become super bitter like these other women from all the bad breakups that she's went through with the men that she's chosen, she is the very type of woman that ends up getting her bills paid. She ends up with one of those six-figure guys that's a provider, and she could stay at home and take care of the home front. She's that type. And I think they identify her as being that type. A woman that still hasn't ruined her opportunities to get all the things that they say that they want. They're angry because they no longer qualify for all these things they want. They do a bunch of running off at the mouth on social media about how a guy has to do this and that for them. But if you look at the type of men that they date, none of them are doing that sort of stuff for them. And that's because no guy who's in a position to do that sort of stuff would ever choose these masculine, angry, virtual dick contests measuring women. They just won't do that, where she's the type of woman that they will. They identify that and they hate her for it. So I'm gonna leave it there, man. If you guys have seen any of her videos already, let me know. Or if you went to go watch some of her videos based off of my video here, let me know. I'm curious what you guys have to say. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.